Angel Beats stood out to me whilst looking for new stuff to watch due to its insanely vibrant looking art style and cute characters. When you first start off as anime, you immediately think, what the fuck? As you are thrown into a battlefront against an angel. We then find our protagonist being shanked up by this angel, and then we find out he's in a world where nobody can die. No, they get brought back to life. That's right, motherfucker, you are blessed, Pava blessed, with immortality. But basically, due to that, our characters have to deal with deeper struggles as they struggle between fighting their past as they all want to move on into the present. This leads to some of the characters being really emotionally engaging and others, well, not so much, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, let's get into the review. Now, the whole premise around Angel Beats is pretty awesome, and some episodes are very emotional, but the story can feel kind of bland because at times they feel rushed without enough time to explore. I'm really only referring to halfway through the show, because some villain pops out of nowhere and has all these crazy powers of hypnosis, and I really didn't like it. I understand they only had 13 episodes to work with, but throwing villains in like this just threw me off while I was watching, because you suddenly just feel, whoa. Okay, I guess we're on the Angel side now. Which isn't terrible per se, because I loved watching the Angel. It was an interesting change to the dynamic, but it is all too sudden. Although, I guess that's what this anime is, really. It's like a roller coaster. One moment you're like, ha, the girl is beating the dude up, what? And then the next moment, that girl is getting married and is now metaphorically moving on because she has found true happiness and love. I can't. This is too much. Oh, and now we're back to dumb fuckery. Although I gotta give the anime credit for its story, since by the end I was completely shitting myself thinking that these shadow demons would actually forever sort of erase these characters. Seeing that one buff-ass dude with the glasses go from, well, being that dude to being transformed into a mindless NPC really freaked me out, since that would create a whole new level to the tensions here. Since if they become an NPC, they essentially get trapped in this world forever. So it's almost as if they become eternally trapped souls in this world. Also, another thing that does not sit well with me is the ending to this anime, because we see Otonashi go and give his heartbreaking moment with Kanade, but we are left just watching him in tears now alone in this world. Plus, we never see him officially go and move on. So, does he stay in the world like he wants to, like helping people out? Or without Kanade, does he decide to move on? Does he end up staying in the world and becoming the new program of this world? These are questions left unanswered. But speaking of unanswered questions, let us move on to the characters. The characters this series explores are brilliant and all amazing due to their unique quirks given to their design. However, not all the characters even get time to develop, which might be a problem if you have never read the manga prior to this series, because these characters are just thrown in. For example, this girl, who works to serve Yui, was actually originally the psychotic scissor-flinging feminist murderer who wanted to exterminate all men in the manga, before she smooths things out with Kanade and deciding to become a operative for Yui, essentially. In the anime, you don't get the background to a character like her, so you may have never gotten that same connection with the character, seeing her go transform like that. Also, there's some characters that are kind of lame, like, I never liked this cunt, Hideki. He just always pandered to Otonashi and was really just a cocksucker. He felt like he was there just to be convenient to the story, like when he helped Yui move on. And I get he had his whole baseball subplot, but yeah, again, that just felt like he was there to be convenient to the plot, because it certainly starts to talk about the characters struggling with moving on in this world. Even more to this, we get fun and interesting characters like Matsushita, who just randomly goes off into the mountains to train, then come back and fights the shadow demons at the end. In the manga, he comes in as this rogue judo fighter who has struggled in the real world due to his disabilities, which is interesting to look at. But do we get this level of advanced character development in the anime? Nah, we just get to see him run up to an evil angel once and sacrifice himself, although it's not really a sacrifice since he just come back. But okay, let's go to the main characters, such as Masami, who actually disappears earlier on, so I guess she's not a main character, but regardless, one of her episodes dedicated to her stories is sort of beautiful and intriguing to learn about her upbringing. These are the kind of episodes I think this anime should have put way more focus into, because the action in Angel Beats is, meh. Nothing terrible, but I'm never really that bothered seeing characters duke out. So yeah, overall the anime does a piss poor job of a lot of the characters, but the ones it does look at are great. And if you have read the manga, seeing the characters you already know about on screen gives you that level of interaction since you already know these characters' stories. But for anyone watching the anime first, these characters will just feel insignificant. The whole aesthetic of Angel Beats is crisp and sort of makes this world of high school characters feel vibrant. Right from the intro does it shove all its bright charm down your eyeballs and is honestly really appealing to watch. Now the animation is good throughout most of the series, but during episode 12 whilst they're singing, it is painfully bad. Like that whole sequence hurt to watch, with or without dub, because the characters just are not animated well enough to sing to the pissy mediocre song they're singing. Also, the animation is okay when it comes to the characters fighting, like it always does a good job when Yuri goes out to fight head to head with the angel. And the guns that it gives these characters look sexy as fuck. Like by the end of the series there was nothing more sexy than seeing Yuri use that beautiful automatic weapon just mowing down these computers. Ah, crisp. The anime also has some beautiful levels of irony to the angel having wings at the start, because wings have one purpose, right? For an angel to descend up to heaven and to kiss God's ass or whatever. But here Kanade's wings only shown once to descend down, and she's only sent away to the presumable heavens or afterlife once Otonashi comforts her. So yeah, I would say stuff like this makes the animation here stand out and is really appealing to watch. The soundtrack to this anime is not that special. The characters' themes appear to not stand out at all. The opening does not stand out that much either. To me it is pretty mellow but beautifully shot, focusing on the angel as characters are revealed all around her. I really love how the camera cuts to her playing the piano. It makes intense, and by the end it contrasts her character with Yuri, but also connects him since Yuri's clearly focusing out whilst Kanade is closing her eyes, focusing on the music, showing that these two characters have deeper goals that they're focusing on. Now, I will give more credit to the band Girls Dead Monsters. Even though that is a trashy band name, the music they play can stand out on its own, and without this anime I would still probably consider it. If I saw some random band called Girls Dead Monsters releasing music like this, I'd probably say, yeah, that's pretty decent. On the anime though, when Masami plays, some of the songs are just gorgeous. Seriously, Masami's episode is one of the more powerful ones in this entire anime. Overall, I give this anime a 7 out of 10, and I am placing on a new tier list for anime that I've watched. And later on this week I want to do the same with the manga I have reviewed on this channel, and map out my thoughts on manga and anime. Anyway, thanks for watching, peace.